Welcome back to Skyward Sword. Here we go. Shit, I almost ran off the edge. Okay. I'm going to A through these. There's like 20 minutes of cutscene here. I'm just going to blast through these as much as possible because we're just getting through the game. Return to theocracy. Jesus. No, thank you, sir. You can just go away. To the sky. Wait, where do we go now? No talking about politics for 5 minutes challenge. Yeah, you guys can fucking figure that out. I'm honestly surprised how many Christians follow me considering I'm an atheist. Actually, no, I'm not surprised, you know. Christian ethics are fine, but I don't believe that God exists as like an actual being that might be out there. Spend some white pills. What do you need white pills on, Charlotte? Honestly, everyone's so fucking doomer nowadays, but like things are honestly pretty good and they're getting better. All things considered. Like we're facing some pretty tough times, that's for sure, but like could be a whole hell of a lot worse. Everyone's like things are getting worse, everything's collapsing. Like the housing bubble here in Canada is starting to pop. Houses will be affordable again within the next year or two. Things come and go. There's always cycles. Don't worry about it. What's the objective? Shut back. Old woman in the sealed grounds. Okay, got it. It's not just material things, Dragon Fat. A house is a material thing, but it's more than that, you know? The ability to, like, have some skin in the game, to stand on your own 2 feet, to not just be a renter, you know? That's important. That is material, but it's more than that. But no, unironically, if you actually think that things are bad right now, that just means that you're really fucking spoiled and you don't know how bad things can get. I'll die and be reincarnated as a lolly named Tanya the Evil. Based. True enough, not everywhere's Canada. But you know what? Okay, fine. Canada and the United States. Things are gonna actually doing better than everyone says they are. Everyone's way too doomer about that shit. Maybe Europe's fucked. You realize the elites want you to own nothing and be happy. Yeah, but I don't care. Because it's not gonna happen. Okay, what's the question that you redeemed? Do you believe in ghosts or cryptids or some form of paranormal stuff? No. Hey, Monsuko. I actually don't believe in paranormal stuff. Though it'd be fun, you know? I often, and I kind of put God in the same category as paranormal stuff, like God and ghosts. I feel like the world would be a lot more fun if I could, but I don't. I'm too skeptical for that. Same reason I don't believe in God. They're just, you know, no evidence. You know, aliens are much more probable, in my opinion. You know, the framework of the universe seems to be more set up for aliens than ghosts. That's for sure. That's for sure, Lawson Latte. All these young fucking Zoomers don't know what the right was like before the libertarians got in control of it. Would you be willing to sleep in a week in a place that everyone believes and claims to be haunted? I mean, sure. I mean, like, not just for fun. Give me something for it. You're gonna give me a few $1 million? Sure, I'll do it. Press X to take out your heart. Thanks. Next lesson, focus on the circle. Okay. harp's been like the most... The harp is the most meaningless part of this fucking game. You know that, guys? They make you think it's gonna be like an Ocarina of Time thing where you can like compose songs and you gotta like learn. Nope, you just gotta strum the fucker. Just strum it. Just keep a beat. What did you pay, blonde, you fucking disgusting parasocial simp? Where is it? I didn't see it. It's not even there. Where is it? Hold on. I think it's shit for someone like me because shit was not good in high school. I did not get to have a college experience because of COVID, and this shit is aging me. I was angry you were engaging in the conversation, not for your opinion. I just wanted you to play the game. Fair enough, dude. Listen. I'm not saying things. I mean, I'm walking here time at all. Listen, I'm not saying things are like they couldn't be better. They obviously could. We have problems, but we can tackle them. Like the people who are doomers out there who are like everything is collapsing and destroying, our civilization's done. Like we will solve all the problems that we have. And honestly, I think you're too black-pilled if you don't think that. You're too black-pilled. 10 and 12? 12's not bad. 10's pretty bad. Oh god, the fucking other boss, right? Is it boss time? I'm not ignoring them, Denzel. I'm saying that you guys are blowing out of proportion, or you're seeing the wrong thing, or there's a bunch of different things it could be. Boss timming. Here we go. England. Excuse me, sir, your country's called Great Britain? England's not a real place? Yep, things move in waves. You have bad times, good times. You always come out of it. Don't worry too much about it. Just do your best and act diligently and be honest and not get too extreme and too doomer-pilled, and you'll be just fine. Jesus, okay. Oh, I should have gotten potions. Okay, I gotta do, like, actually do this properly and not be an idiot. Okay, I agree with that, Lord Tennyson's pipe. But those have always been individualistic things anyway. Like, you can't force a man to be spiritual. Not really. It's something he has to come to on his own. Hey, Tennyson. I do want you to know, by the way, that even though Uzulu was like 100% retarded, it wasn't me that got his new channel taken down. Seriously. Some people had told me that he had like a stream going up about me, and I checked it out, and I saw your name in there. But also, it's like, well, I mean, Uzulu, I think he's, you know, he's very backstabby. That's the reason Sargon doesn't hang out with him anymore. Is because he's not a very good person morally, like individually. But nonetheless, I wouldn't take someone's channel down like that. Wait, Dragon Fat, you took? I did Lord Tennyson's pipe. Are you sure? Uzulu did pull a scrump in the end, yeah. Where is it? Yeah. Are you serious, Dragon Pet? Really? Why? He did, Bilbo, yes. Thank you, Dash. It's because Shoggoth actually loves me, I know. I mean, I always confuse Lord Tennyson's pipe and Mr. Twisted Frenzy, but I'm like 99% sure it's not Mr. Twisted Frenzy. It might be, might have been, but I'm very sure. It doesn't. Either way, it doesn't matter. But anyway, he made a new account, and I know Wes Wyleven, who likes he's like a guest on Oozloo's show a lot that supports me. Like Oozloo basically did a stream about me, and I was just like, well, all right, you do you, buddy. But then like after that stream was done, he was just kicked off of YouTube, and I was like, oh shit, it wasn't me. It actually wasn't me. So I messaged Wes, and I was like, listen, regardless of any kind of like interpersonal thing, because Oozloo was also a Scrump style backstabber to our group, I wouldn't do anything like that, you know. Man, here's the thing about, like, I don't buy the Mentius Moldbug quote, Cthulhu swims left. People are like, everything's just been going left constantly. It's been going left constantly for the past, since the post-war era. And it's like, it actually hasn't, you know? The immense prosperity and wealth of the 90s and the late 80s, that was directly as a result of the new right of that era. Reagan and Thatcher. And people like to shit on Reagan and Thatcher because they're fucking morons. But no. We had like 10 to 15 good years out of solid, fiscally responsible government policy. And in fact, the success of the 90s was basically the proof that we needed that you do need some, you can't just be a fucking communist. You need some sort of market interaction there. Okay, what are we doing? Yep. Objective. Shit! This attack, they were saying the same thing in the 60s. Took them 20 years, it swung back in the 80s. Things do this all the time. It's fine. This is just part of the natural flow of politics. I'm honestly not too worried about it, all things considered. Why would I slap Dave? There's a guy named Ubersoy debunking the mold bug on Cthulhu Swims Leftward thing. Why are there some hearts out here? Well, anyway, listen. Here's what I don't get about you, Lord Tennyson. I also don't have that. I'm not a Christian, you know? I'm an atheist. What the fuck? Okay, that's not the way to do it, I guess. You know, it's kind of strange to say, but I've definitely become, like, more spiritual, for sure. as I've gotten older. But I'm not religious. And I know that's the biggest cop-out in the world, isn't it? It's spiritual, not religious. Like, every fucking brain-dead, bimbo-headed celeb says that bullshit. Great Goron, I found it. Play the harp, play the harp, play the harp. Okay, I'll play the harp. How do we play the harp again? How do I play the fucking harp? How do I? Where's my fucking harp? I need a song first. Okay, fuck. All right. To the sky. Well, that's what I did, Lord Tennyson's pipe. And I got to a point where, like, it can't just be pure materialism, because that doesn't, like, material, here's the thing. Everyone who's like, transcend the material, there's more important things, fair enough. But, like, if you're fucking poor, man, getting a big stack of money landing right in your lap will give you a lot of happiness. And it won't be fake happiness, it'll be real happiness, because there's some level of destitution that is just, like, too much for someone to bear. But there's a point. And I think that point's a lot lower than most people recognize. That, like, material wealth stops bringing in happiness, in a sense. And then you need something else, right? That's when you need, like, meaning to kind of bring you through life. You know, once your food and your clothes and your family's needs are all met, all the basics are met, you have a few creature comforts to kind of keep yourself happy during downtimes. After that, excess money is nice, but it's not gonna fulfill you in the way that something meaningful will. You know what I mean? So it seems to be the case that, like, after you get, hold on. 2 whirling sails. Got it. All right. God, the fact that I'm skipping over cutscenes in this run means I don't remember where to go. 2 whirling sails. Got it. Okay. I'm not going to finish my masters, I don't think. Oh yeah, listen. The first few times I got, like, a real paycheck, I was blowing it on food, I was blowing it on video games. Like, I blew it on, like, a big TV. Like, my first real paycheck, but now I'm like, okay, now most of my money goes back into my business. I reinvest. You know, I pay Dave, I pay an editor, I pay for some artwork sometimes. I pay for, you know what I mean? Like, because the work is what gives me meaning, in my opinion. I went too fucking far. How do I know if I found something meaningful to me? Your heart will tell you. Drink. Got a drink. Someone gave me a hydrate. Thank you. Listen. I am completely happy with a centrist junta, alright? We will have a liberal supremacist order. I will make sure of it. All of the non-liberal nations will be swept aside. All of their men will be castrated and turned into unsullied. All of their women will be forced to breed with liberals to create the new liberal master race. That's how it's going to be. Wait, there's a Sony State of Play tomorrow too? Holy fuck, Woozy. Oh God. That's right. Here's the windmill, right? Recent design. You can see the thing way it's blowing. Okay, hold on. Will he not help us because I haven't helped Kukiel yet? Okay. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, Bruce Nee. Okay, here's what's funny actually. Here's what's funny. Okay, gone to scrap shop. Yep, got it. Okay. Hitler coined a term called anti-politics. All right. And what anti-politics means is basically something along the... Is this Gondo's house here? I think that's Pippin's house. I think this is Gondo's house. Okay. Anti-politics basically means that politics... Monsuko, we beat it during like the cosplay version. Like us doing like a full run. This is like my speed run. Minimum percent. Hard mode. With no motion controls. Skipping over everything. What do you know what? I haven't even said what I'm saying yet. I've seen too much. What do you mean? All right. No. Listen. Hitler coined a term called anti-politics, okay? And the anti-politics basically means that, it basically means something along the lines of, politics is like a civilizing force in that it increases the distance between having a disagreement with somebody and that disagreement coming to blows, coming to violence. So, and for example, a tribal society, if you disagree with someone, I think we gotta wait till nighttime. If you disagree with actually no, he is in the bazaar. If you disagree with someone, you just fight them over it in a tribal society. But in a modern liberal society, we have the concept of negotiation. We have, human rights. You have the idea of putting yourself in someone else's shoes. You have the idea of police to stop disputes before they get out of hand. You have courts to settle disputes. You have laws and a justice system. And so there's all these ideas that spread the distance between between having a disagreement and fighting over it. Okay? Yep. I'll fix it for you. Thank you very much, Toffee, for the $5. Hope you get better with your flu, man. I'll give you mine. So, you have the situation. You have the situation where politics is the force that prevents violence and allows us to settle disagreements without violence. This is why, for example, some really crazy anarchist will say the phrase politics is violence, which is fucking stupid, right? But okay. So, what ends up happening Yo. So, what ends up happening is Hitler, in one of his various, speeches or books or whatever, he coined a term called anti-politics because he believed that politics was a bourgeois... Oh, hold on. All fascists generally believe that politics is a bourgeois. For Hitler, it was a Jewish bourgeois because he was Hitler. He believed that it's basically... Politics was a bourgeois force that deadens the violent revolutionary spirit of the working class, or of the German people in Hitler's case. So the concept is that a lot of fascists, classical fascists and neo-fascists, and even modern fascists, They're against the concept of politics entirely. All right? So that's what anti-politics means. It's a rejection of politics as a civilizing force. It's a rejection of institutions a priori. It's a rejection of the very concept of compromise. By the way, this is why I call Vosh a fascist, because he certainly fits the bill, even though he'll never say it. But well, no, they're also inspired by George Sorel, because Sorel also, he literally wrote a book called Reflections on Violence. But here's what's quite interesting. My old pal Scrump. My old pal Scrump. Do any of you know what his blog is now titled? His blog is the anti-politics blog on Substack. I'm just like, all right, buddy. And then, like, every once in a while, I'll go back and see what that guy's doing, because he's kind of nuts. He's, I tune into his stream, go to a random spot, where he says, for a while, we couldn't tell people that, yes, we actually were Nazis as the liberals defined them. But that sort of boiling the frog isn't working anymore. And I'm just like, all right. Here's what's really funny, though. Avalon Apple. You are actually correct. This will be in a video that I put out probably early next week. It is a video on, believe it or not, libertarian fascism. And what that means and what it is and who they are. Yeah. So here's why there's a libertarian to socialist pipeline. The one that Denzel Jones is rapidly tumbling down as we speak. Okay? There's a concept within the broader libertarian theory, for both libertarian left and libertarian right, where the idea is basically, hold on, are you going to fix this? The idea, it's not quite that. That's kind of it. It's kind of it, DragonFat. What's basically going on is that libertarians believe in a concept called spontaneous order. In spontaneous order, well, to be fair, it's actually true in some places. So, a free market that comes to market equilibrium is an example of spontaneous order. Okay? So spontaneous order is basically the idea that if you just leave people alone to do what they're naturally going to do, in some cases, they will naturally create order, even though they're not planning to do it. So spontaneous order. All right? There are not all markets will reach market equilibrium if left alone, but many will. And the most common example of spontaneous order is a free market that reaches, that has like a nice, I went too far again. A free market that has like a nice, supply-demand curve, one of those two things where they meet in the middle and everyone's happy. All right? Explain spontaneous order using the skating rink. Oh, the fact that everyone tends to skate either clockwise or counterclockwise, even though no one actually intends to do that, stuff like that. So, Spontaneous order, all right? Libertarians believe that government regulation of the market isn't necessary, because a free market will spontaneously order itself. That's the market will regulate itself argument, okay? Now, libertarian socialists believe that it's the state that keeps in place property and capitalism. And if there's no state, then humans will naturally collectivize all property. So for them, they believe in a form of spontaneous order that leads to, like, a socialist society, okay? Now, a libertarian fascist is someone who believes in basically the fascist social order without a fascist state, paradoxically. And for them, what's going on there is basically that they believe if they abolish the liberal state, the thing that keeps us from fighting, then we will naturally create these very small, very authoritarian communities that will be, they will basically be like these very small, like separate fiefdoms everywhere. And so it's all of like this, it's all the social order of fascism, but without a state. Okay, can I play this shit yet? And so, listen, all of these things end up being a state because libertarians are kind of dumb and anarchists are extremely dumb. Okay, I'm investigating it. What do I do? Let's sound the goddess's song. How do I play this fucking song? Oh my lord. Fucking! I have a song. It's right here. This is the song. This divine tune is meant to be played by the harp. I have a song. Is there like another whirly? We already raised the tower. See, I thought so too, but I can't. None of the buttons work. How do you move mirror? I will stream the direct in state of play, but I'll probably do the direct a little bit later because it's happening at 10 a.m. I'm gonna stream at 10 a.m. The X button? Oh my god, it's the fucking X button. Oh god, thank you. I feel like a moron. Why didn't it just tell us? All right, let's go. An out-of-channel Game Grumps movement. Hey, grab. Freebird! I have watched all of the John Era Game Grumps playlist at least once. I've started it a dozen times though. I usually end up stopping like at the moment where they start to play like Smash on the playlist. I just forget about it, you know? What's an example of a market that doesn't naturally reach equilibrium? Oh, healthcare. Healthcare is an obvious one. And I gave a lot of reasons for that in my healthcare video. Yeah, Avalon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we'll go into the beam of light, no problem. No, my healthcare video is fine. It's like I said, healthcare is one of those things where, because there's no price cap on it, you're willing to pay infinite money, as much as you have, because you'll die without it. Unless there's like other reasons, like you're old or something, you don't really care anymore, you know. But most normal people will be like, shit, I gotta stay alive, so they just pay for it. Which also, there's the knowledge problem. Knowledge problem is a big one, you know. Most people can't really like, they don't have the knowledge to understand what is competitive in that market. So. Here's the thing. All the things that like left-leaning people want, like various social programs and institutions, you can have them, but they have to be managed by right-leaning people. Because left-leaning people they fucking destroy them with their they're like, we can just print money forever. It's like, no. You can do these things. You can but you can't just like, oh fuck. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. I gotta freaking Star Fox these guys. I understand, Flaming dude. Like, don't you worry about it. Because like you take care of yourself, okay? As long as you're tuning in for this, that's nice. Yes, Vicar, but the point is that sometimes the price is too high. It becomes ridiculous. And if it's something that you can't really go without, then that does become exploitative. Hold on. There's a goddess chest over here I can get. Is it on the roof? Nope, it's in the back. Get off! Dun 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 dun. Where is it? Dun 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 dun. Where's the goddess chest? Hold on. Other side, apparently. Denzel, that's the case. Oh god. You know what, Denzel? We're not gonna have the conversation again where you point out real problems that have no practical solution. We're not gonna do it again. Here's the thing. Favorite sandwich? At this point, I really like turkey and Swiss. Get some lettuce on there. Maybe some mushrooms. Oh god, okay. Everyone shut up. We gotta be some fucking big brains here. This is like the most convoluted fucking puzzle in the game. You got like, okay, see this shit? You got like 3. This piece, and where's the other piece? This piece. And they all move around in tandem. And you gotta like make them line up. And it kind of fucking sucks. So if I move this, that moves that piece, right? Gotta get them to line up somehow. Okay, wait, maybe I should... Ah, fuck, I don't know. Okay. 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 Okay, and now what if I did this? Okay. Push. Push it once more. And now what if I did this? I think I just did it. I did it without even thinking. There you go, we're lined up. All right. So if I just... Wow. Big brain dev. Congratulations, you found the incredibly simple solution. Fuck you. I recall doing this on the show with Dave and Naomi, and it took us like a fucking hour. Da-da-da-da. Denzu, I want to live to 90. See, the difference is that you're a doomer and I'm not. I want to experience everything life has to offer. Jesus Christ, that fucking sucks. A bug in your ear? Yes, Dragonfat? What nonsense are you going to say to me? I know, I already do. Lose weight, fatty. Oh. I got the thing. All right, guys. We are about to go to what is, for me, the most... I'm obviously joking, read this again. We are about to go to what is, for me, the most personally enjoyable moment in this game. Joking on the internet? I think not. So for me, I like all of the Silent Realm challenges. They're a lot of fun. They are far superior to the equivalent thing that was in the Twilight Realm challenges in Twilight Princess. These are far superior. Yeah, Avalon, you fuck. Denji, maybe that's why you're a fucking doomer, dude. Let's avoid this piece of shit. So, those of you who don't know, the Twilight Realm challenges are these 4 challenges throughout the game, where basically you go into an alternate version of one of the 4 main maps of the game. And you gotta find... You have no weapons, and you die in one hit, and you gotta find like all the little beads. And enemies are chasing you. And they do not stop until they get you. So it becomes kind of a stressful little mini-game. And it's fun. It's fun. Still happening, Monsuko. Absolutely still happening. I'm just doing this for fun in between games. Best atmosphere. Probably Wind Waker. Wind Waker's great. Okay, so I think viewing platform. Yes. So, when I was playing this game for the first time, when this game had first come out, I was basically like down on my luck. I had just ended it in a very important relationship of mine. I had left my apartment basically, and left a very bad relationship and moved to a completely different town. Went back to school, left my job, left my friends. This is one of those, it was the moment in my life where I just basically picked up and vanished for some people. Yes, that was her. And the only thing I had was whatever I had left at my friend's place. I moved back in, and they had still had some of my stuff, so I got that stuff back. And I had some money in the bank to go to school, and I had whatever I had left there, and I had my Wii, and my laptop, which I took with me. And so I had hacked my Wii long ago, so I decided to play Skyward Sword because it was the new game. And I was basically like sitting on my couch in the darkness, you know, everything kind of having fallen apart in my life. And in one evening rather, because I just played this game for like 8 hours straight, I went from the start of the game to this moment. And I recall like it was like 3 or 4 a.m. The entire town was asleep. It was like a warm... It wouldn't have been warm. No, it was like spring. It was like a warm spring evening. All my friends had gone to bed. They had hung around for a bit, but like they went to bed. They had school to go to, and so did I, but I was just fucking around a little bit before class started. And I remember like listening to this music, and I was like, this is like the most peaceful. Like, just listen to this music, guys. I got it. Like, this music is just... It's peaceful. And I found myself throughout... Like, I would work night shift and then go to school during the day. So I kind of kept up with, like, a weird sleep schedule. I kind of, like, slept in the afternoons. So on my days off from work, I would hang out at the computer at night, play games. I would walk around town sometimes for exercise. And I found myself always listening to, like, this music while walking around in the evenings because it's like, yeah, you know? There's something to it. And this game definitely came to me at a low point in my life, for sure. All right. Let's collect 5 of these little thingies. Here we go. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. What's your question on abortion, dude? Spooky as a twink, the opposite of what I'm into. What, you're into like really burly dudes rather than twinks? Wrong button. Burly women, dumbass. I don't know about that. I know what you mean, Monsuko, but I think maybe just because of the place I was at. Yeah, I get it. It's the water. Nice. Send me them, Dragon Fat. What's next? I'm not sure about that. I don't think abortion is the root cause. I think the root cause is birth control and helicopter parenting. Abortion is like a downstream effect. Of course he is. To be fair, Progs are wrong about Bridget. Doesn't matter too much because it's just a video game, but still, they're wrong. Okay. This one. This one. Before I grab this one, I want to get my bearings. Okay, no, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Dude, I'm rocking this one. Yeah, Bridget is, like, obviously a dude. And Dimitri Monroe's video basically settled it. Oh, what the fuck? That's... Alright. Now, where's the last one? Where? Where's the last one? There it is. Okay. Don't mind me, fellas. I mean, fair enough, Monsuko, but I think this is actually better than Twilight Princess's part. And that's actually true. Read this again. You had like some Ocarina-style dungeons. And like the overworld's like time thing was Ocarina. You have Wind Waker stuff with the ocean and the sky. This feels very Twilight Princess. You had time travel. That was part of it. You did the thing, you did the thing. All right, chums. I think I'm gonna go work on the next video. So that does it for me tonight. Thanks for being here, everyone. And remember, Trump lost the election. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again.